Okay, I'm having you watch this video if you are of the opinion that you don't need any overhangs on your equator-facing wall. And I just want to take a minute to encourage you to double check the high temperature as well as the average high. Because if you consider Palo Alto, the average high is 78, and you're probably thinking, well, that's not too warm. But there are times in July and August where it gets up to 100. So you might not want to let in full light. So if you think this is kind of a scenario where we're not letting in any summer light, right, because we're blocking it at the bottom, and this is a scenario also where we're letting in full winter. So that would be even reasonable in this area, and then of course you'd have to build your overhang out to this junction. But some of you I know have your houses at a kind of more northern. You may decide, in fact, that you aren't interested in having overhangs, that you really don't need them at all, in which case I'm going to ask you to do a specific drawing. I'm going to ask you to look at the bottom of the window during the summer, or actually the top of the window during the summer. So if I did that, if I put this up here at the top of the window, and say the summer transit was somewhere up here in the, say it was at 70. So if you think about that, it gives you an idea of how much of your floor will get light, right? We'll get some sun at transit. Obviously when it's lower in the sky, it's moving further into the house. But I want you to just consider this: if you have no overhang at all, and you are heating up your floor, will your room get too warm? In Palo Alto, in the middle of the summer, if it was a 100-degree day, like it does sometimes happen in July and August, you need to have a goal, and you need to have a sketch that really explains your goal. So if you want to rationalize that you don't need an overhang, you have to use a sketch to explain your ideas. I'm also going to make a video that explains the east and west sides of the house, and have you contemplate that as well.